Well, good morning. It's great to see so many people out here in remembrance of the horrific terrorist attack on this country, on our soil, on 9/11. Those old enough remember exactly where they were when that fateful day unfolded, and we all said that we would never forget. The people here in front of me clearly have not forgotten. But there are those born after that time that need to understand the importance of what occurred on 9/11, and it is up to all of us to teach them and to tell them why it is so significant for this country and American history. It is the Pearl Harbor of our generation. And as we were taught, it is important as Americans that we instill the message from 9/11. On that day, many first responders ran into buildings, giving of their own life to save those they would never know or never meet. That exemplifies the American spirit and what America is about. Throughout our history, we have always been a nation and force for justice. And those people who are first responders, our police officers, our firefighters, our paramedics and EMTs are some of the best amongst us. They gave of their lives on that day and perished with thousands of victims committed by terrorists who wanted to shake the foundation of this very nation. All of us know that did not occur. And after September 11th, you saw something in this country that's never been seen before, perhaps since World War II. People came together, they put aside their differences. They were not Republicans, they were not Democrats, they were not black or white. We were all Americans who put aside our differences and understood that it is our commonality that makes us Americans. 24 years later, I regret to tell you, much of that sentiment has faded. It is not gone. It has been pushed back into our minds for a variety of reasons. It is up to us all, as ambassadors of this country, as Americans, to bring that feeling, bring that sentiment back to the forefront of not only our own minds, but the minds of our neighbors, the minds of our children, the minds of our community. That is the charge, and that is what never forgetting really means. It is not just a slogan. It is a feeling, it is a spirit, and it is activity that shows those people who perished did not die in vain. I will now introduce our Chief Fire Marshal, who will explain the significance of ringing the bell. Chief Merman.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor, Town Board. The bell is steeped in tradition of the fire service, the emergency services in this country. From early development of the fire service, it was used to alert the community of a fire and call for the volunteers to come out to help extinguish the fire. Later on, it was used in the fire service when electronics came into be and alerting the firefighters in the station that there was a fire in a certain area of a city or a town. And it's used throughout ceremonies such as this one, funerals, promotional events, things of that nature. Today we will ring the bell 5 times. In Suffolk County, the signal 5 is return to quarters. And in a symbolic way, we return to quarters all those that we lost that day on 9/11. And quite honestly, as you all know, we continue to lose every day from 9/11 related illnesses, both from fire, law enforcement, police, EMS, civilians who went down to the Trade Center to work, and the rescue and recovery efforts, and still suffer today. And please keep in your thoughts and prayers the families, the children that are growing up without their parents or their grandparents or whatever it may be. So we will now ring the bell 5 times, as symbolizing and honoring those who we've lost and continue to lose.
Thank you, Chief, and thank you all. To close the ceremony, let me quote Senator John McCain, who said, "We are Americans first, we are Americans last, and we are Americans always. Let us argue our differences, but understand that we are not each other's enemy." May God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you for attending.